Hello, everybody. Um, my name is Izana Zemene, and today I will be talking about behind closed doors, how family communication shapes juvenile delinquency. So just to introduce this topic, one reason I chose this topic was because family is the first place where children learn behavior. So I feel it's very important that we address this. It's important in 2025 because families face stress, long work hours, and mental health challenges. And family problems can increase delinquency. And so the problems that you see at home bleed into the child and causes delinquency, juvenile delinquency, which we will talk more about. Um, I believe college students should really care about this because many of us will become either parents or even work with the youth. And so we need a general understanding of how these problems correlate. State of the topic, many parents today worry about kids' mental health, online behavior, and peer groups. Poor communication at home is very detrimental as it can lead to rule breaking, drug use, or school issues. Harsh or inconsistent parenting can increase frustration and poor self-control in teens. So just the type of parenting where there's abuse or it's inconsistent, it's not out of love, it increases the frustration and it pours into the lives of the children and causes poor self-control in teens. Poor self-control from the parents bleeds into the teens, and as a result, bad things happen. So just for some statistics to back this up, around 7 million juveniles were arrested at least once in the past decade. About 60% of juvenile offenders come from homes with high conflict or weak supervision. We see the correlation in that. Nearly 40% live in single-parent households, which can increase stress and reduce supervision over time. So as we can see that single-parent households correlate to an increase of stress and less supervision, and the importance of how having two parents in a house can affect how good a child grows up to be or how good he could be raised. Delinquency is more common among youth living in poverty, where families may face more challenges. And so the poverty aspect of things, a lot of families can't control their poverty. And so it's generally very unfair and it affects how the youth portray and live their lives out of that. So these numbers show how the family environment strongly shapes teen behavior and outcomes as well. So a research proposal we had in mind, I would like to use $100,000 in 1 year, give us 1 year to study family life and delinquency in Massachusetts teens. We could start by creating a survey for high school students, asking about home life, communication, and rules at home, just to get an insight from these youth first person. We can give small gift cards to encourage participation, as we know some youth may not be interested nowadays with the lower attention span and whatnot. But I think if we give them an outlet to where they could have a prize or they could get a reward for doing this, then I think it will encourage them more to want to do it. Um, we could also interview a smaller group of teens and parents to explore communication and supervision more deeply. So just having talks with teens and their parents to where they could be honest with each other so that we can get the insight of what's really going on behind the scenes. Um, we could expect to find that teens with more support and supervision will engage in less delinquent behavior. And so we see the strong correlation in that. And we could use part of the money to offer workshops that help parents strengthen communication with their teens. This will genuinely help solve the problem because we know that obviously money is an issue, but we could use the money to offer these workshops so that these parents don't have to pay, maybe not even have to pay at all to help them strengthen their communication with teens so that we could prevent this in the future and help our future kids to be better and better as the years go on, as the decades go on, as the generations go on. So for future research, spring 2026 student reads about 5 new articles about family and delinquency. Create a short follow-up survey focused only on communication habits at home. We could compare results between different parenting styles, and so to see what works, see what's better, see what's best. Look at which communication patterns reduce risky behavior the most so that we can encourage people and parents to use those patterns so that our our younger generation, our youth, could be benefiting from this, and that we could avoid many problems in the future. We could summarize findings and present them in May 2026. And then their work helps extend understanding of how families can prevent delinquency. So just the work of our future research is gonna and the people that we hire, it's gonna help extend the understanding and make sure that families can prevent this in the future. And that's the main goal that we're looking for in the end. Thank you very much.